music first.
We're number one.
Damn.
You heard it here first. Joe
Right,
Rogan
right, Joe
listens to
Rogan.
our podcast.
Right.
Why do the gays get to pick what they get all the good stuff? This is ridiculous. I mean, went to prison for 10 years for stealing 46 million.
Do not tell me he ate a booger.
Dude, he would have showed a little bit of cleavage. Maybe she'd have done all right. That's where we didn't have Facebook or Grindr. We
Are there a lot of girls on Grindr?
tasing each other in the nuts. People wanting to punch me in the face. How would you bite Santa Claus?
Let's do it. Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to do it.
Why? I'm not AI. I didn't do it. It'd be fine. She took an Adderall.
If you're going to do it, read the instructions.
Mental illness is not an excuse for behavior.
We need help.
I got to shine some pills. That'll take that.
Madhouse Bar Talk, baby.
I'm off center.
You're off center. You see that? You got to get centered. You got to center your chakra or whatever it is.
There's a lag.
Yes, there's going to be a lag for sure. Yeah. When you're looking at it live, you mean? On Facebook, you're looking at it on your phone?
Yeah. I'm like 20 seconds behind, so I don't know if I got more off center. All right, I'm centered now.
No, you're looking. You're centered. You're good. You're
Thank
good.
you.
You're good. You're good. So, Joey, for everybody that doesn't know Joey is my brother-in-law, Amanda's brother, who moved to Florida with his woman and his kids, and he's up visiting right now. But for a lot of you that know him, know that he was in pain for the last 11 months. 10 months?
11 months.
11 months.
He is still in pain.
So what happened with that? So walk me through that. How did the first time when you couldn't walk? What was that? What was going on with that?
I've had back pain intermittently for the last two or 3 years. Wanted to say 6 or 7, but yeah, I've had back pain for like 2 or 3 years.
From carrying that beard?
Yeah, the weight of the beard is just too heavy. Yeah, and then I was laying tile at our house in Florida, and every time I did it, my back ached. And the last time that I did it, it ached really bad. Next day, I had a limp. And then like 2 or 3 days after that, the limp just kept progressively getting worse. And yep, the third day it like popped, and I felt that it was completely like limp. I couldn't put any weight on it, and yeah.
And then how long was it like that, like limp, where you couldn't put weight on it?
Like,
Because it kept
I don't
moving
know.
around, it seemed like, or
Yeah, it
something,
was
right?
like 9 or 10 months. Yeah, there would be times where it was better, but then it would get worse. It was just back and forth. Like, anytime I would put weight on it, it would just continually get worse.
And you would go to the doctor, and then what would the doctor say?
They just ran all kinds of tests. They did MRIs. They did, like, venous Doppler, arterial Doppler. Like, they looked at, like...
What the hell is that?
My foot was turning purple.
What's venous Doppler?
Like, they're checking your veins to make sure that everything's...
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, so they said everything's fine, and I'm like, well, my foot's purple, and the longer I would stand up, it would just, it would get worse purple, worse throbbing, and yeah, it would hurt worse to try and put weight on it, so I was bedridden for like 10 months, 11 months.
Up until you came here.
Yeah.
That's bizarre to me.
Yep.
But right before you came here, you did finally, they gave you a diagnosis, right?
Yeah.
And they said you were making it up. That was the diagnosis.
Yeah, they said basically all in your head. Well, they said functional neurological disorder, which is basically like your brain glitching. But they said complex regional pain syndrome before that, because that's like where a limb turns a color like purple or whatever, but it's not, but nothing showed on like the tests on the venous Doppler. Like they said my veins, my arteries, everything was like struck like sound. So yeah. And then it started evolving more recently to where my neck was locking up for, I mean, it was probably, no pun intended again, but 6 or 7 days. And yeah,
So,
multiple times I could not move my neck. I was bedridden. Both of my legs, my right leg went out also, and then yeah, my neck wouldn't move, and I was literally like just.
so what are you thinking now then? What do you think now of all this? Like, do you think like it was an injury and then the brain was fucking with it afterwards? What do you think? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
I think that the pain was so unreal to me. It was so severe that I think that there's some component of it where my brain, it glitched out my brain.
That's what you think? So
Yeah.
you think that both diagnoses were right, the first one and the second one?
Yeah, I think it was complex region, or is. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, so it messed up my nervous system. Like my whole body was trembling, and anytime I would try to put weight on it, I mean, I was on a walker, and the walker was kind of a little too short, so I had kind of like a kyphosis, like forward-leaning posture, and my whole body was just like collapsing forward.
Just collapsing forward. What do you mean by that?
I
Just
mean, like my shoulders were
bent over?
my shoulders were rounded forward for 10 months. I didn't realize, like, I wasn't using my leg muscles. I was kind of just dragging my one leg, and then my other leg, when that went out, I couldn't walk at all. I was bedridden.
Yeah, wasn't there a spot in the middle somewhere where you just like they did something to you, and the next thing you know, you walked real good for like a day?
Yeah, they pumped me full of super strong steroids, and I walked for a day. It was after like 3 or 4 days of dexamethasone.
Dexamethasone? That's a steroid?
Yeah, it's like a really strong steroid. So I thought there was like a inflammatory component to it, but yeah, I honestly have no clue. I just know that the neck thing was the most concerning, because yeah, I couldn't, like, my function was wiggle, you know, and not only that, but with my neck stiffening up like that, it was somehow restricting my vocal cords to where I couldn't get to like I couldn't yell, or I couldn't even talk like loud. It kind of like was constricting my.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the first time it happened, I heard Cassie, my daughter, and Adeline in the backyard, and my neck completely locked up, and yeah, and I couldn't stand on my legs, and I went to call her, and my voice was, I yelled, but it wouldn't come out. Like my vocal cords wouldn't permit the sound. So then I was like, this is terrible. Like, and then we called an ambulance.
So do you think when you get back, you think you're good now? You think? I mean, you've been for basically, I'll say 2 out of 3 weeks, you've been like able to just seemingly move just fine. Well,
you were the catalyst for that, because I said I can walk with a limp, and it feels very discomforting, you know, like it feels like painful, achy, and like it feels like the limp that I had at the beginning before this all started.
Okay.
And I got like PTSD almost from that pop, whatever that pop was that I felt, and my leg shut off instantly, and I couldn't bear weight on my leg. That's what it feels like now, like the limp. Now, I mean, not as bad today, but at the first day that you said, you said just put weight on it. I said it feels like it's gonna pop though. Like it feels like it could pop. Like this is how it was at the beginning, and I can't go through 11 months of this again. And you said, well, if it pops, you know, your sister will take you to the Cleveland Clinic, and yeah, I was like, you're like, or you know, you could continue to just be bedridden and not try anything. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Like it's
a new hospital. It's and it's one of the best hospitals in the world. So I mean, it would make sense that if you want something to go wrong, have it go wrong here. That's just the way I see it.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like if it's whatever has been going on. I don't know if it's just really complex or if the doctors in Florida just across the board are just all incompetent. But it's like they're literally telling me like, oh, you got this wrong. Like you got bruising on your back, your foot's turning purple, but nothing's showing up on the testing. They're like, it's so strange. It's like, well, that does nothing for me. They're like, they told me to come back and tell them, like, if you figure out what's going on, like, we would really like to know. Like, dude, like I told you, I'm like I want to.
Wait, so the doctors are like, I don't know, this is tricky, but when you figure it out, let us know.
Yes, like, yeah, come back. Like, so if they get, like, I guess a 1 in a million case like mine, they don't have to, like, do any leg work because I already did it, no pun intended, because there was no leg work. But yeah,
I feel like part of it you caused, part of it towards the end. I mean, not to. I mean, you just said a mouthful when you said as soon as you got permission.
Shaming the victim.
When you got permission to walk on it, you did, and it worked out.
Yeah, but
you wouldn't take that privy before. You just were too afraid to do it.
It wasn't fear. I had tried it. Like, I'd be walking on the walker. I would take pressure or just be touching like the handles with my fingertips, and I would be like punished for it. Like, my body would be so much worse. I'd be in bed. I'd be in worse pain. Like, I would be like aching worse. It was just like ridiculous. So I had tried that before. Granted, not like what I did here, like where like the little square blocks in your backyard. Like, I was going from them like completely unassisted. I would have never tried that, but I had taken weight off of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not victim blaming. I'm just saying.
Sounds like victim blaming.
I think that there was a serious problem. I don't doubt that. But I think that coming through the recovery, you didn't trust anybody, and you weren't, you didn't want to. I feel like if you trusted the doctors going in it, you would have done more.
Well, the doctors didn't tell me until the last doctor. We drove 2.5 hours away to where everyone was saying was like a prestigious hospital called Shands, and they said they're like really good. Like, multiple people had told me that, but it was such a inconvenience, and it was so hard for me. Like, I couldn't sit, so Nicole like laid me down in the back of her SUV, and we went there, and the dude was just like functional neurological disorder. Basically, Googled it, and it was like saying like your brain is like glitching pretty much. And I was like, I don't like that because it feels very structural to me,
Sure, and that's what they said, that the brain, and I was looking at it, I guess there's a spot in the clinic, they have a whole thing there where that's all they focus on is that, so it's not just you, it's happening to other people.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's wild. So what's the first thing you want to do when you get back? Walking.
Hug my kids.
Okay, I'm saying physically though. Like, what do you want to do?
Go on a walk with them, or just just something, just move.
For the record, for anybody's listening, how often did you go to the gym before this happened?
Like 5 days a week.
Yeah. And how long had you been doing that?
Years,
right?
Yeah.
So you were in great shape at the time,
and
physically.
running, which makes me think that it might be something. And for anyone who well, I don't know if anyone knows me on here, and I requested that he not tag me, so it might not go out to anyone. But yeah, I have like my feet are crooked. I was born that way, so I thought maybe it was an anatomical thing.
Oh, Jesus, you always talk about that. It's not that big of a deal.
I think it is. I think it plays a part into it. I honestly do. I think it's something with my hip. Like, I think that it's something popped for sure. There was a pop, and I think that it just over time from putting weight on my other leg, because it was the only leg I had, and leaning weird and being hunched over for so long, I just think that it just traveled, it went upward.
Yeah, well.
And affected everything else.
That's the part that sold me when they said that about that disorder. When you went and Googled it, that was the key. If it was structural, what they said, if it was structural, it would be one thing.
Yeah.
And if it's neurological, it tends to travel and move around.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. That would make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
That why would it travel unless that made too much sense for it to not be what was going on.
Yeah.
But I don't think that takes away from what originally happened. I just think and it even says that too in the one thing that we read about it. That podcast I sent you, I don't know if you listened to it from the Cleveland Clinic or not.
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
She was talking
only
about
sent
that.
it to me 3 months ago.
Yeah, she was talking about it on there. She was saying that that it a lot of times starts from an actual injury, but then your brain like kind of just takes over and does what it does with it whenever it's not,
Yeah.
And the pooling, all that stuff could all happen from your brain because basically anything that goes on in your body is your brain sending signals to do it.
But the weird thing is, and I don't know, you'll probably say that your brain could do that too, but from what I Googled, it can't. I've seen a neurologist and they did a EMG, which is just like a torture test where they just shock you. And I have moderate L5S1, like along that dermatome, I have L5S1 moderate nerve damage.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain like the foot or the neck or the different things that were
No,
moving
but
around.
that didn't happen until semi recently, like the neck and the
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I think that the diagnosis you got this last time was spot on, but that doesn't explain what happened in the first place.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah, they never figured out what happened in the first place.
Correct. Right. And I think that's true. I think that well, they did give you, what did they say it was? Pain syndrome or whatever. What was it?
Complex regional pain syndrome.
Whatever that is. What's the definition of that?
I don't know. I just know that limbs change colors. That's like a key component of it, and it could spread. So like the same thing as functional neurological. They said that it's basically like it's something that happens that's so traumatic that your brain is like once you heal, like the actual whatever the injury was heals, like your brain gets stuck in like the pain and it keeps looping it.
Yeah, see, I don't understand. Like, you think of it, like, you worry about, like, you say, oh, because my feet are stuck out like that. But it's like, you work out, you're physically fit, you're able to do all those different things. And there's people out there with their feet pushed out like that are literally 400 pounds and they're still walking around. I don't know how, but, like, you were walking around with, like, 180 pounds or whatever. I don't know what you weighed at the time. But.
Yeah. I was like 190, 200, but muscular.
Right. I'm saying physical shape. You worked
Yeah.
out 5 days a week. I mean, yeah, you ran, you did all those things.
I know. Me and Nicole watch like 600-pound sisters, and I'm like, they're moving.
Yeah,
way
how?
better
How are
than
they
me.
throwing that weight around? That don't make sense.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand about it. Like, that's a part that blows my mind. Like, and a lot of times you see big people and their feet are out like that.
Yeah, well, they have to. It's like a compensatory. Like they have like their different muscles have to turn on to support that kind of weight. And here I am.
That's for stabilizing bars.
Yeah, it really is. And I am emaciated, and I'm dragging my leg.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. That whole thing is just wild to me.
Yeah, I mean, almost a year just erased. Not even erased. It was just literally pain, suffering, and mental health. And then obviously it had the ripple effect of like everything being on Nicole and me not being able to spend time with my kids, transferring the load to her grandparents, like just a lot of ripple effects.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fighting, all kinds of shit goes on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's the way it goes. I mean, and you can't blame them for that. I mean, that's,
No, I understand
it's all gonna be. Everybody's on their toes, aggravated.
Yep.
All those different things that go on.
Yep, including myself. But
yeah.
But I'm in a much better place, and I look forward to them seeing me not in such a bad place because it was bad.
No, literally. So Amanda, your sister, my wife, she literally flew down to Florida and rented a minivan so that you could lay down for the road trip because you didn't think you'd be able to sit in a plane seat all the way here.
I knew with conviction that I wouldn't be able to sit in a
Right.
plane.
And yet now you're going to take a plane home.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little worried because sitting is still, it's like the most problematic. I know you're going to say, I've seen you sitting, you know, which I have been sitting.
Yeah, but I don't understand, like, when they do, like you were talking about that 600-pound sisters or whatever, 300, whatever it is, that doctor. Who's the doctor?
Which doctor?
The fat doctor.
This month you got to lose 30 pounds or
Yeah,
whatever.
this month you should have lost 30 pounds. That guy, whatever his name is, those people can't sit either. And I'm like, how can they not fucking sit? I don't get it.
Yeah, like their whole body is cushion.
Yeah, you would, but they do. They can't sit for those road trips. They have the same problem. Like and I don't understand why. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. But clearly, you know, you've been there and you're seeing it going on.
Yeah. Yep. Sitting has been sitting, and even laying. Laying was a problem. Like at times, there was times where I would prop like 3 memory foam pillows up and have to lay like on my stomach, like pelvis on the pillows.
Yeah.
Then that was usually like I would go to the ER at that point because I'm like, this is like I can't even lay. Like, how am I even gonna sleep? And unless I slept like that. But yeah, I'm seemingly recovering.
Killing it, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I hope that you don't go back and something's wrong. I mean, I hope it doesn't come back, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, me too.
You can go work. You gonna go work now, or how long are you gonna wait to try and work? You gonna try some stuff around the house first, cut the grass, stuff like that.
I mean, I could do tasks. I know because I've done tasks at your house. I mean, not like anything giant, but carrying a couple bags, groceries.
I mean, you could, if nothing else, you could get a job. I don't know, like at a counter or something, like where you're not really physically doing anything.
Yeah.
Sell cell phones at a counter or something stupid.
Yeah, a part of
Vape
me
shop
just
or
still wants like to figure out what happened initially so that I could like never like do whatever I have to do so that never happens again.
Remember The Lion King?
What's that about?
You remember the monkey? He smacks him in the head. He goes, "What was that?" He goes, "Doesn't matter. It was in the past.
Yeah.
Move on. Don't even think about it. Fuck that."
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the human body's amazing. So, the whatever it is, if it's healed right now, it naturally healed, and God did that. Like that's nature. That's not no doctor bullshit. Like it's healed. It healed stronger.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been when I baptized myself in the hot tub.
You believe that, huh?
I mean, I said a prayer.
You said a prayer?
Said a prayer and went under.
But you got to bless the water. Did you bless the water?
I mean, I got in it. So.
You believe it? Well, I mean, if you believe, there's no question that God
I don't know.
can
That
do
was like
miracle
that was
things.
like the second or third day. So.
If you put it in God's hands, that's always a good thing. If you do that, you didn't have to be in the hot tub or anything. But if you just put it in God's hands, I'm always down with that.
Yeah, I prayed a lot, and I had a lot of people praying for me. So, yeah, I hope that I continue on this trajectory because, yeah, the way that I was living was no way to live.
No, it was not. No, and it was rough on your sister too. I mean,
Yeah, it's still rough on her, even though I'm doing better.
On her?
Yeah.
Why is it rough on her now? She's living her best life.
Yeah, maybe.
She gets to bitch all day long.
Yeah, that's true.
When you leave, that's what's going to be rough on her. She don't have nobody to bitch at.
Yeah.
Me and Dylan will have to take the brunt of it, or Mike. Mike will get most of it, honestly.
Yeah. That's a good thing that he's coming over today. Thank you, Mike, for lessening my load.
She loves it.
The pie chart completely switches up when he's over.
Oh yeah, for sure, always. I feel bad for him. I'm like, that's just not right. That is not right.
I get 90% when he's gone, and then he probably gets 89, and I get 1.
I'd like to say that she's not that serious, like she's just fucking around, but every time I think that, I don't think she is.
Yeah.
I think she's spot on. This is how she's so petty.
Yeah.
She wants things just so. Nothing roll off the back. Nothing.
Yeah, there's certain things that she cares about that I just don't, or thinks about that I'm just blissfully unaware of, you know. Dirt, you know, hygiene, touching an object and then touching another object. Like, I don't know the order in which to do those things, apparently.
You didn't realize that playing a basketball gave you dirty hands?
I mean, I don't see how it could.
I mean, it's bouncing on the ground. If you rubbed your hands on the ground, what would happen?
Yeah, but the concrete looks like almost white.
Well, it's new. It's newer concrete, but
Yeah.
it's still got dirt on it.
Yeah. Well,
Obviously.
we found out via the ice cube maker handle scoop.
What do you mean?
I mean, I got ice cubes out of it and I got dirt on it, and she relentlessly reamed me.
How do you put up with her when she does that?
Barely.
That's just your sister? So you're just used to it, or?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like a part of my brain just shuts off. Yeah.
So
Yep.
was she like that when you were kids? Because they said she was Officer Amanda. I always hear that, Officer Amanda.
Yeah, she still is Officer Amanda.
Yeah. She was like that then when you were kids?
Yeah.
That's what you guys would fight about most of the time? When you were kids? Like every kid fights, right? Brothers and sisters.
Yeah, we fought. Let her tell it. She beat me up, but
I feel like she probably did.
she punched me one time with it, and she had a ring on. And yeah, she still talks about it because like I have like a scar.
Where?
It's irrelevant, but
Where's the scar?
on my face.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to smile, because when I smile, it's like a divot in my, yeah.
So she ruined your smile?
Yeah. Yep.
That's like a true success story in Amanda's world.
Yeah.
Haha, motherfucker, you can't smile no more.
Yeah, probably at the ripe age of like 11 or 12. I know she like went back in her bedroom, put the ring on, came back out, and then,
You think she did it deliberately?
yeah,
I don't think so.
I think she was strategic.
I think the punch just came out of nowhere, out of anger, straight anger.
No, full transparency, I was going to hit her, but a part of me, maybe because we were in karate when we were younger, I don't know, but a part of me was like, it's not right to hit, you know, you could seriously hurt her, you know, like you're a boy, she's a girl, it's not right. So I like brought my hand up like I was going to, and, you know, retrospectively, I probably should have, because I would have, you know, made
All I heard is Amanda's got great reflexes.
No, yeah, well, I held back because, you know, because I have a good heart, and I was like, that's wrong, and then she popped me. Yeah.
That's like with the cake, same thing.
What's that?
Try not to put cake in her face. She'll start cramming in your, like the wedding cake, you know,
Oh,
we do the
yeah.
wedding thing. That's just, don't trust her. Don't trust it.
Yep.
Yeah, she's pretty petty. I don't know how you deal with it.
I mean,
If my sister was like that, I wouldn't. I would just be like, "Yep, I'm out. I can't do it."
well, I think she's letting up on the pettiness. I think as we get closer to me leaving,
No, I think you're starting to follow the rules. I think you're starting to comply. Is all it is.
I'm falling in line. You're right.
You're just complying. That's all it is.
Yeah, I've been washing my hands after playing basketball.
Yeah, it's just compliance. That's
You're
all
right.
it is.
Do a little bit of like ass kissing, bring her like a water or something. Do you want ice? You know, with washed hands.
Yeah, I don't touch her ice.
Yep.
I stay away from her ice. She's funny about that ice machine. She loves that thing.
Yeah. She said that I'm lucky she even lets me, because she said she don't let anyone else.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And then you just dirty it up.
I mean, not intentionally, but yeah.
You didn't put your hands in the ice, though, right? You used a scooper. It's a scooper, right?
Yeah. I used a scooper, but yeah, I got it dirty.
That's funny. What else has she bitched at you while you were here?
Oh God, I thought you said this would be like 2 or 3 hours.
You need more time.
You want to be a full 8-hour shift, and then do a continuation tomorrow.
Yeah, she's a bit much sometimes.
She's a good sister though.
Oh, she's yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. When you're struggling, she's struggling.
Yeah.
Like I mean, when you were at your brother's in Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that. She was up at night worried about you. You know what I mean? Like that. Like that's genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and even this whole time, like she's been there a lot.
Oh yeah, if you were still limping, she wouldn't even care if there was dirt on.
Yeah, I know, and that's like it's weird because it's like a double-edged sword because it's like I'm getting better and I don't want to like be like fake like I'm not, but I'm like I just remember like I don't know all these like words like empathy and like you know what I'm saying, like sympathy. Like she was so like when I was really bad when she came to Florida, she was like cooking for me, taking me to everywhere, went back, got the referrals. Like she was like, I was like, I've never seen this side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now, you know, those
days are gone.
Yeah, she's like, you could do it yourself. Walk up the stairs.
That's a positive thing though. That's good.
Yeah.
That's what I told her. That's what I worry about with Dylan, because you should never do anything for your kid that your kid can do themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the same with you. You should know. Nobody should do for you what you can do yourself, because it turns into a crutch. It turns into not doing what you need to do.
A crutch, no pun intended.
Right.
Yeah,
But it is.
Well, I don't want anyone to do for me, especially if I'm capable. The things that like there hasn't been many, but just like a couple like tasks. Like she tried to give me something that was heavy as hell. I said, that's janky. Like I don't know. Maybe I am capable, but it's like I'm not gonna risk it. But yeah, like stuff if I'm not like lifting something egregiously heavy or you know, and then yeah.
Yeah, as you get older, you got to watch that stuff. My dad broke his back just freaking lifting a laundry basket with like some stuff in it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nutty. So you get older, your bones get frail, and all that stuff can happen.
Yeah. I mean, a common thing people would say to me is, you're so young. You're so young. It's like, well, now I'm 38, but it's like, yeah, I see people way older and no, like they don't have problems like that. So.
No, that's a rarity. You know, I mean, I've never heard of anybody just waking up one day and they couldn't walk. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was laying tile, but that's no excuse either. Like, that shouldn't cause that.
No, especially not for a guy that works out every day. You're lifting a lot heavier weight than tile all day, every time you go to the gym.
Yeah, it was something about the twisting, the mixing, the way I was bending.
The being a man.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, some people are built to be a man. Some are built to be.
And it could have had a little bit of anatomical, you know, anatomically not normal, I think played into it too.
Yeah. Because
crooked feet.
You're Jewish.
Well, that's not going to injure me.
Sure, they're clerics. They're not physical workers. They're clerics.
Oh, I should have been at like a typewriter or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Calculator, really.
Yeah.
If we're being honest. I mean, that's what you're designed for. That's what your body is designed for. Clerical stuff.
My body is designed for my mind.
Signing contracts, calculating shit.
Yeah, you're right. I had no business doing anything physical. You're right.
I just found out when I had that guy on here that wrote the book that got banned from Amazon, The Holy Land at War. And he went over there like right in the mix of like when they were getting ready to like when they were attacking Gaza, Israel.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that the Palestinians are the people who build everything in Israel. Like they're like the Jewish people don't do any of the construction. They have Palestinians that come in and do it all.
What are the Jewish people doing over there?
They're calculating, dude. they're soldiers. That's it. They don't have no frickin' jobs over there except soldiers.
Well, I don't identify as Jewish.
I get it, but that doesn't take away from where your genetic roots are from. Your genetic roots are your genetic roots.
It doesn't take away the fact that I am Jewish.
Right. Well, you have.
You could bleep that out after, right?
What?
Jewish.
Why?
I'm just curious.
I mean, you're not. Why would we do that? You don't want people to know you're Jewish?
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm sure the last name
Because
gives it away.
everybody hates Jews now in America, so
Well,
now you don't want to be part of that.
I'm not anti-Semitic.
Well, it's hard to be when you're Jewish.
Yeah, that's true.
But you do listen to Candace Owens with your sister.
I mean, it was a recently started thing, and she watched it without me yesterday. So
that's over. That's squashed now.
yeah, I don't watch it anymore.
That's it. You
Yep.
didn't watch her last episode?
Nope.
She's off for the summer.
Yep. No more Candace. unless she comes up with like a new topic or something that interests me.
Yeah, she gets on it hard. One topic and just rolls with it. That's, to me, it's too much. It's for a guy that I could have a topic one day about wrongful imprisonment, another one the other day is the next day of the Holy Land at War, and then the next one I could have a guy on here that's recovering from drug and alcohol, or a preacher, or politics. I mean, I could have anything. I can't imagine coming on every day and just beating the dead horse. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. I just can't even imagine it.
Yeah, you gotta diversify.
Yeah, something. I mean, get your mind. It's not good for your mind to be hyper focused, which I believe is part of what was going on with your pain thing.
Yeah,
is that you
we
were
could bring
hyper
it-
focused there.
Yeah, I saw the correlation. I'm like, this brings back to me. Yeah, Candace was doing the same stuff I was doing.
Yeah, hyper focused for sure.
Her mind is there.
Yeah, she's hyper focused on the whole thing, and I get it. Charlie Kirk was one of her closest friends, or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, that's still just a bit too much, I think, in my opinion. But what do I know? I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Well, we could put on Ben Shapiro today.
Ben Shapiro, she's not going to do that.
No, I know, but if she walks in and it's already on, then she's just watching it. Especially
Well,
if
he's
the
like
remote's
he's
lost.
like pro-Israel all the way. Like I just am learning now. I didn't know the whole thing 100%. Like when they say people are, what do they call them? I can't think of the name of.
You got to give me some
now.
sort of context.
The Jewish. There's like Christians that are Judeo-Christians, and then there's like. But there's a word they keep using. I didn't know what they meant by that. Zionist. I was almost there. And I guess what Zionist is basically it's that the people that believe Israel needs their own land, essentially, their own country.
I feel like people call people Zionists in like a derogatory way. Or maybe I just interpret it.
I think they do at this point. I think that's true, but I believe that when someone is considered a Zionist, it's somebody who believes that Israel has the right to exist as their own nation, right where they're at. That's, I think, what the definition of Zionism is.
They don't currently.
They do, yeah, but they want more. They took the West Bank years ago. Now they've like went in and wiped out Gaza basically, and like.
Is Israel all Jews?
No,
is
there's Christians and there's Christian.
Do they fight or they peacefully coexist?
No, well, from what I hear that the Jewish people in Israel can be pretty nasty to the Christians. But that's the Holy Land, so every religion is represented there. That's like when you go in there, like there's Muslim church stuff for Muslims that are important to their faith. There's stuff for Christians that's important to their faith, and obviously to the Jewish faith. So I mean, that's why people fight and argue over it, and that's why Christians are still there. They go there because they want to, see all the things of Christ, the places Christ was. You know what I mean? Places he walked, or whatever you want to call it.
And there's like temples there.
Oh yeah.
I would go there. There was a lady when I was like, I don't know, probably 19 or 20, that was at the mall selling, I think, Dead Sea scrub salt or whatever. And she was like, asked my name or whatever. We were talking. I said Bernstein. Oh, Jewish. And then she said, we go back to Israel. You come with us.
They'll fly you there for free.
What?
To Israel.
The lady in the middle of the mall?
Well, somebody does. I don't know who, but they will for Jewish people. They have the right to go visit the homeland. They pay.
All I have to do is show them my last name.
I don't know exactly how it works. I've never done it. I mean, a lot of people go for a lot of time. I mean, like my buddy Troy, that's Christian. He's gone multiple times. Mark Ballard, who's Christian, he's gone multiple times. Brandon just went. Actually, Brandon was just there recently.
To Israel?
Yeah.
Is he Jewish? Or is it? What are his ties to Israel?
His sister is. Well, the thing is, no, Christians go there again. Like I said, it's the Holy Land. So the Christians go there. They want to go there and see Bethlehem and
I thought you were going to say rockets and missiles. Aren't they just at war constantly?
They are. It's crazy.
I would be scared somewhere where I had to be like ducking, looking over my shoulder.
And their apps. Do you see the apps they have? Mm-mm. They have apps like, you know how we have like apps that tell us when there's a storm coming? They have them for missiles, incoming missiles.
Oh, God.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I wouldn't even want to put that on my phone.
You'd
have to.
What's the alternative?
Yeah.
Just a missile shows up out of nowhere?
I mean, I guess.
No, I don't like that.
Well, what would you do? You would just know it was coming at you? Going to try and outrun it?
Well, I don't know. You
Outdrive
probably
it?
want to be away from a building, I would think. That would be the key, because if it hits the building and it collapses, and that you're probably more likely to die from a building collapsing than an actual missile
Like
hitting you
Venezuela?
right on the head.
Like Venezuela?
Yeah, Venezuela got rocked with the earthquakes you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got rocked.
Yeah, I saw a video. I don't know. You're the one who showed me, so maybe you've seen it, where the guy was running like from like 10 stories up, and he was just going down, and you see like the walls like collapsing.
I did not see
around.
that, no.
Yeah, he was running, and I guess the building like collapsed like 2 minutes later, and
He was out, though.
Yeah, he got out.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy what they're going through. Oh, I reached out to Keith to check. His wife is from Venezuela.
Still there?
No, she lives here, but she's got family there, certainly, or, her parents and people like that.
Any of
cousins.
them affected by that, or that was like a small portion of Venezuela? And
I believe he said they're all okay. I believe he said, but she was freaking out because she just couldn't stop watching. He goes, she can't stop watching. He
Yeah.
goes, you got to stop watching and compartmentalize your time better, because that's all she wants to do is watch the videos of it.
Yeah.
Which it's her homeland, I can imagine, and her family's there, all that stuff. Yeah, I'd be nervous about it too. I'd be watching. I'd be the guy watching for sure.
Yeah. That's like the same thing as when the meteor came here. Everybody was on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was cool.
Everybody was searching.
Were you here when we had you weren't here, I don't think. You were in Florida when we had the eclipse, huh?
Yeah.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The eclipse was really cool. Like I've seen eclipses before, but that was a total eclipse, and it lasted a long time. So when we literally, once it got into the full eclipse, like how it turned into that ring around it,
Yeah.
you could take your glasses off and just look at it. It was so awesome.
Well, I worked for the optometrist, and he told me that you have to wear glasses.
You do, but not when it's at that point. You did not. That I'm telling you, when it's a full eclipse like we had here, the exact full eclipse, and it lasted a long time.
Yeah.
We were able to take our glasses off. I mean, they don't say to do that.
What
but you
time
could.
was it? Because I don't recall ever going to watch it. I remember hearing about it, but I never.
I don't remember. It was in the middle of the day though. Like maybe I don't remember. I don't remember the time. I'd lie if I told you what it was. But
Was I sleeping in the middle of the day? I feel like I would have wanted to watch that, but I don't recall seeing it.
yeah, 2 minutes is a long time, Amanda. What time of day was it, Amanda? That's what he's asking. What time of day was it?
Oh, when did she tune on?
She just messaged just now and said 2
Oh, and
minutes is a
I
long
got the
time.
phone right here, so
2 minutes is a long time, yes. 2 minutes. I mean, for an eclipse, they don't usually last that long. They said that was one of the coolest things about it, was how long it was going to last.
how long has she been watching?
I don't know.
Did she get the part where we said like how much we love her and what a great person she is and all of her wonderful attributes?
And she'd have to keep listening. You must be going to say that later on.
Oh, I haven't said it yet. In my mind, I was like, we have to get around to that. Yeah, she's a great sister.
Is that you did say that? That you did say.
Yeah, I did. Let the record reflect.
All right. I mean, I don't know. She didn't answer. I don't remember what time of day it was though. But I want to say it was like maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something. Beautiful sunny day, and then boom, it was like dark.
I don't know how people stream. Now I'm distracted. I can't be looking at the comments.
No, I know. That's why.
Shouts to Amber Phillips and Alexa.
I wanna do, when I do this, when I redo the studio, I want to set it up so that I have a production area for somebody else to do all this, so I can just stand there and talk, sit there and talk. You know what I mean? Because like this part, like it's not bad right now because it's just me and you, and I've just got both of our screens up and it don't matter.
Yeah.
But like it'd be nice if you could do it like we're zoom in on this one, zoom in on that one, you know, or you could record all of them and then produce it later, which, as you know, that's why they don't do them live too often like I do, so that they can go through and produce it. They record all screens and then just put the ones in that they need to for the podcast.
I'm putting the phone down now. I'm trying to see what the emoji was. 2 minutes is a long time. I don't know
I
what
think
that
she
means.
was just rolling her eyes. No, that was 2 minutes is a long time. She asked about the eclipse. 2 minutes is a long time.
Ask her if she recalls the time of the day that it was.
I did. She didn't.
Oh.
I just said it.
I
Aren't you
missed it.
listening?
I guess not. I don't know. Like I said, I got
You got sidetracked.
Yeah, the comments came in. I put the phone facing down now.
But yeah, that was cool, and there was people all talking about that too when it happened. It was really neat.
The eclipse?
It was. I literally, when it was, everybody, they were saying all these people were traveling to this area to see it because this was the best viewing area to see it. People were traveling all over the U.S. were coming here to see it. And I'm like, that's just crazy. But now that I've seen one, I probably would travel.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I recall seeing like a map and it showed like a line, and it was like perfectly like over Northeast Ohio.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah, people were traveling from all over the place to come see it.
I was so mad when I was bedridden and that meteor thing happened because I was like, I kept seeing, and it was probably AI, but I kept seeing people showing pictures of the meteor that they found. I'm like, man, I want to come out and find a piece of like space rock.
Yeah, they were doing that in Medina. They were finding them out there, Brunswick area, Medina, something like that. They were finding them. Yeah.
Did you guys search?
I did not. Amanda mentioned it. No, I don't. You see what I do when I come home from work and I'm like frickin' sit there for about 5 minutes before I go.
Yeah.
I'm like out. My body isn't used to physically working every day like I've been doing. I haven't really done that every day for a long time.
And that simulates the condition of narcolepsy.
Apparently it does. I mean, I always have fallen asleep pretty easily, but this is real bad. Like I'm literally just exhausted all the time.
Feather touches your skin out.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Yeah, I could just fall out. I could fall out like a heroin addict or something.
I could not. You've actually looked like that before, like how you fall asleep.
Amanda says I've done it in the middle of conversations. She's just like having a conversation and I just start sleeping.
Yeah, we were watching a movie, and I only watched it because you were like, "It's a good movie." I'm like, "Okay, we're watching a movie," and then Amanda's like, I said something about the movie. I'm like, Jimmy, like this. Look back and you're just out. I'm like, I thought we were watching a movie. I'm like, I'm watching this movie solo.
What movie was it? I don't remember.
The Godfather, maybe?
Did we watch that while you were here?
Yeah.
You watched The Godfather while you were
Yeah,
here?
I got mad because I'm like, this is like Titanic-esque. It's like, this is like, I'm like, this has to be the end coming up. And then there's like a scene showing that like a whole new like thing is going on. Like he went to Italy or whatever. And I'm like, he's got a new family. I'm like, how long is this? It's like,
That's the first time you've seen
dude,
Godfather?
I was just about to go into the hot tub. And then you're like telling me how good The Godfather is. I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. You know, it's an old classic. I've heard of it. I'm like, I'm not going to disrespect the culture. So I was like, all right, we're watching it. I'm like, my God.
It's so good.
It was long, though.
There's two other ones, too. The second one's really good, too. The second one's really good. It's long, but it goes back and forth. So the second one, it shows the start of Marlon Brando, you know, the original Godfather in the first one.
Yeah.
Who is it that plays him? Is it Robert De Niro, maybe? I can't remember. I think it is Robert De Niro. As a young Dom Corleone as he comes to the United States.
Yeah.
And takes over and starts, doing all his crimes. And then it flashes back and forth to modern day, and Michael's running the family, and he's in Vegas, and it's like it's pretty wild. It's good. It's really good too, though.
I just want to say that Bus Boys was amazing. That was my favorite movie that we've watched.
Bus Boys was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo Von and David Spade.
Yeah, Theo Von. You knew that was going to be good.
I didn't know he was going to be such a good actor. I mean, he's hilarious, like on the fly, but yeah, he was like.
He's been in
Made
show
for that
business
part.
forever though, because he was on that. What was that thing on MTV Road Rules or
Yeah.
something? Like when he was young. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's been. He kind of knows the game a little bit,
Yeah, he worked really well with David Spade.
Yeah, he's funny.
That movie was hilarious. I got to remember that because I want to watch it with Nicole whenever I get back.
Bus Boys.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't hear him, but he was going around doing all kinds of stuff for a while.
Theo?
Like promoting it and stuff. Yeah, but I haven't seen him promoting it as of lately at all.
I didn't see any promotion. I just saw the trailer,
Oh,
which I
really?
guess is promotion.
Yeah, but he was like going around like I think he was doing other podcasts and talking to people. And
yeah.
what was the one with the what's the fat guy from King of Queens or whatever? What's his name? James. What the heck's his name? He did some kind of movie. I want to see that movie where he
I
was
know
like
who you're talking
left at
about.
the altar or something. Maybe I don't know what it is, but he shows up. He's going to games, like buying out sections and just sitting there dressed as his character. They literally
never
was
heard of
doing
it.
that. He literally was doing that. Like, literally, he would go to a baseball game and buy out a section and sit in there by himself, dressed as his character to promote the movie. Which is pretty good. I mean, because that's how I heard of it, but I don't know what it's called now. I got to find out because I do want to see it.
I never heard of it, but I know the actor that you're talking about.
I don't even know if that's the right. It's the Mall Cop. Who's Mall Cop? He's not King of Queens. It's Mall Cop guy.
Yeah, like the chunky dude.
Yeah, Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
I can't either. But he was the one. He was like going around to these like it was pretty funny because he was doing it everywhere. He was showing up at all kinds of big events like dressed as in character.
To prepare for the part or
No,
just
to promote it.
Okay.
Promote it. Yeah. So people would be like, "What's going on?" And he was like, and he wouldn't come out of character.
Yeah.
Like because I think like he was looking for his bride or something. I don't. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's got me interested. It worked.
Yeah. Is it out yet or it's just
It has to be. That was like I think that was last year he was doing that, I think.
so
or the
you're
beginning of
behind
this year.
you're behind on movies. You're watching movies that you've already seen before and there's a new one that
Oh, dude, I could watch The Godfather over and over forever. I mean, I literally, I used to keep The Godfather in my DVD player in my office when I had my construction company. When I would bid and stuff, I'd just have it playing in the background when I got sick of the news. Just because.
I would say I don't know how you could like focus for 4 hours, but
You don't
I don't-
have
I
to if
don't-
it's
I don't-
playing in the background.
well, you don't have to if you fall asleep either.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I ended up watching it and finishing it.
Do you feel cultured now?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know that that's like a pivotal like gangster mafia movie
Yeah.
that I should have already seen, especially
sure.
being born in the late 80s. I've
Yeah.
heard of it.
Did you see Scarface before?
Yeah. I believe so. I mean, I remember the scene where he's on like the balcony on the inside of his house saying, "Say hello to my little friend." Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's all like coked out of his mind.
Yeah.
There's powder flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie too.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Yep.
That's-
And then I tried to get you to watch a movie, and nobody liked it. You fell asleep after like 7 minutes, 6 or 7.
What movie was it?
Balls up.
Balls Up.
Yeah.
I have to put it into my when I'm in a good mood. When I can stay awake. I'll have to throw it on when I can stay awake.
Yeah. I might have thought that it was better than it was. Maybe it wasn't that good. But Nicole liked it, and she literally every movie I think is hilarious. She's like, that was not hilarious, and she said it was hilarious. So I'm like, all right, this might be different. It's got a different feel to it. But yeah, then you fell asleep, and I think Amanda was like, I don't know, maybe watching Candace or something.
It's weird to me because you are funny. Like as a person, when you're talking and bullshitting, you're a funny person. Like you make us laugh all the time. But then your judgment for movies, I'm like, what the fuck is he? Why? Why is this funny to him? How could a guy that funny think that's funny? That's what I don't understand. Half of the movies you tell us to watch. It's weird to me.
Like I have like a terrible funny radar.
That's something. I mean, you're funny when you're doing stuff, but maybe it's your delivery is better or something. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But I mean, you're a funny person. I mean, you get everybody laughing all the time with your silly antics and making up. You've got all the kids in the neighborhood saying, what are they saying?
What aren't they saying? Well, I don't have them saying, well, yeah, I have them saying on Griselda Blanco and on Glizzy McGuire, but they came to me and said, that big guy and that big tuh.
And what is that?
It's a meme. It's like some kid on the internet. It's brain rot is what it is. But some kid on the internet like dipped a pickle into like some sort of like, I don't know what it is. Like some sort of sauce, like I don't know, or a drink, Kool-Aid. I don't know what it is. And he said, that big guy and that bit tough.
And that means what?
It means that bitch gas or that bitch tough. Which means it's just something that you like or it's like cool or you think it's like impressive or I don't know. But it's really funny seeing it come out of your neighbor's mouth when the kid looks Nemo, he's so young, he looks so innocent, he's just got like a smile that comes from his eyes. He's like just pure child, and then you just hear that big guy just riding by on his bike. I'm like, oh my god, it's just funny to like mess with them.
Yeah.
Like they put me onto it, but yeah, now I'd probably say it more than them.
Oh, I thought you brought it up to them.
No, they told me about it. They showed me the video clip of the kid, and I'm just like, man, this generation is cooked.
You always come up with weird ones. Dylan, you used to call what'd you used to call Dylan?
Used to.
Well, yeah, when he was a baby, you always had.
Thank you.
You always had. What'd you call him? Goosh Gabra Fraja, whatever. What'd you call him? I forget
Dilly Goosh Gaffer Brajaza.
Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. I think I just made it up.
And we still call him Goosh. We still call him that to this day. We still call him Goosh. 13 years later.
Yeah. And I call him Diddy Bagishers.
Yeah, that's been. But you do that. What you call your sister Shibs and
my mom Jeets.
Yeah. What's Jeets? Shibs makes sense. It's kind of like sister, but what's Jeets?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. My friend said, I think he said Mama Gigi or something to his mom, and I just like jacked it.
Really?
I'm saying that to my mom.
You think it's like a culture thing or something?
No, it was just a random, like my friend is kind of like random like me, just says like random stuff. And some of it, if I just think it's like, I don't know, funny or I don't know yeah, she's been Jeets for like 20 years.
Yeah, for as long as I've known you. I mean,
and she didn't have a choice to opt out. Like that's just how it is. Like she's accepted it. Now she references herself as Jeets.
She does?
Yeah, she's like, you ain't gonna call your mama Jeets? I'm like, I'm gonna call Jeets. Either that or I'm gonna go to Jeets and get like a sub or something.
They have Sheets in Florida?
No, we got Wawa, which is the equivalent. Like we go there, they make like subs, burgers, quick stuff.
Is that the place with the sauces that Amanda's always talking about? Or no?
Sauces.
The slap your mama sauce and stuff like that?
No, that's Tijuana Flats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got amazing burritos. Yeah.
How does Amanda's tacos compare to Tijuana Flats?
Oh, they're a million times better.
You were smashing on them, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like the final tally, but I had 4, and then I had 2, and then I had leftovers, which I had 3, and then I had 4.
Is there leftovers still?
There's like a little bit. It's almost like an insult, like what I left in there.
She went off on my uncle over peanut butter. Like he put a peanut butter jar back in the cover with no peanut butter in it.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of the tacos, when I made the last of the tacos, I was like, "Where's the cheese?" And there was like a decent amount left, but my mom and Mike had like a good majority of it. So I'm like putting it on, and there's probably like 2 tablespoons left, and I'm like, "Oh, if I put that in, like I just like imagine like she's gonna see this and be like, why the fuck would you put this back in the fridge with this little ass amount?" I just dumped it. I was like, I'd rather finish it. Like I'll probably get in less trouble for finishing it than putting that small amount back.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This is when we say that, when I say that you are toeing the line, that's what I'm talking about. That's you've got your toe in the line now.
Yeah, she is almost as much as like my inability to walk and that injury like tapped into my nervous system. She's almost like on a equivalent level. Like she's ingrained herself, and she did it fast. Like, yeah, my movements, everything is like coordinated, strategic. Like my brain's got to work so much harder. I think that's why like I get tired at night. Like I was having trouble sleeping before I came here. Now it's like I kind of knock out relatively quick.
Because all day long you're just thinking about where to walk and how to tiptoe.
Yeah, she doesn't even realize that it's like it like exhausts and drains me. Like it's like the physical I'm not used to doing. So now I'm like forcing all that, and I'm moving around constantly. And then on top of that, the mental like coming out like, oh, what the hell did you have on your hands to touch this? And now this thing's all dirty. It's never dirty before you were here.
I know. And you know what's funny though, from the outside looking in.
I haven't messed up since then.
From the outside looking in, the funny part is that she calls you out on something, and you immediately say, "That wasn't me. I didn't do that." Every time.
I try. I
guaranteed.
I squirm a little.
I didn't do it. I know I didn't do it. It's a fact I didn't do it.
Well, the one thing I swear to God I didn't do it.
There's the words we were looking for.
I swear to God I did not. Her sandal, the first day, she said, "Oh, where's my sandal?" She's looking everywhere for it. She's like, "It's in your room?" I said, I didn't do that. She's like, "Okay, yeah, it never ends up there." I'm like, "I don't know if your cat like must have like tapped it in there with his paw, or the dog, or he was chewing it. I don't know." But I'm like, "Here, let me see." Actually, put it on my foot, and yeah, it just felt like shit. Like it was so small and tight. I'm like, hell no, I would have known if I put this on immediately and just rejected it.
It has to be something you did. I don't know if maybe you dragged a bag in there and it just kind of hooked it or something. It has to be. I mean, her sandal did not just end up in there.
Like
and a cat and dog did not do that.
I might not have done it like even on act. Well, I might not have done it like knowingly, but like I did. There was an action that I did that caused it to.
Yeah, like
happen
maybe you
without
dragged your bag or something and it kind of picked it up or something. I don't know.
It like slid along with the bag.
Something had to have happened. She's not wrong to say that the sandal in 14 years has never done anything but stay exactly where it is, and then all of a sudden today.
Well, you know what? She told me that she said you put the zapper right on the edge table, and I'm not trying to blast my nephew, but we just need to clear the air. But she said that I put the bug zapper on the end table, and she said, and I told you that it could rain and that it would ruin it. So I don't know why you did that. And I didn't tell her, but if she's watching, Dylan was in the garden and he was zapping bugs left, right, and center when Mike and Mom were over yesterday. And then he must have set it back there.
You just threw Dylan under the bus.
And I hadn't. Well, I got to get exemption from at least one thing.
He's 13.
I mean,
that's who you pick on?
I don't think she's going to reprimand him. I think he'll get away with it. I didn't, though.
He certainly gets away with more than most, for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely does. So you have any thoughts do you have any thoughts though when you get back? Like what's your do you have a plan of action when you get back, like to try and go back to work, or can you go work with the guy you were working with before still? Or is that just like too much?
Yeah,
right now?
probably. Not immediately. I don't know. I don't know. I have to.
I think it's a good idea to jump in. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, well, you thought it was a good idea for me to like limp when I could limp, and that's worked out for me.
Well, I mean, I grew up in Lorain, so we walk with a limp just because it's cool. You know what I mean? That's how we roll.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard the expression like pimp walk with a limp, and it's like, dude, I don't want this limp
I mean,
at all.
just own it and roll with it. You know?
I reject it.
Nah, get a cane,
I denounce it.
a badass cane though, like with a knife in it, so you could stab.
I would
a
actually
motherfucker.
like a cane.
You want a cane? You want an
Yeah.
actual cane?
Yeah. So the limp is less obvious.
You think that a cane would make it less up? I'll be honest with you. Your gait is exactly the same as it was before.
That's just, you only see me dribbling, and honestly, it's better dribbling than just regular
No,
walking.
I'm talking about when you're just walking. You've got the exact same gait as you've always had. You walk, carry yourself exactly the same as you always have. You've never walked like just straight with no limp of any sort.
Yeah.
You've always had some kind of like whatever it is.
Limp?
It's not a limp, but you had the same gait for sure like you have right now.
Yeah, it's just my feet are slightly crooked.
Yeah, and I think that's all you have going on right now. I don't notice a limp when you're walking at all.
Not at night, like at the end of the day.
I mean, I'm
stiffen up.
probably asleep by then, so I don't know. But
Oh yeah.
But-
Yeah, that's when I'm worse, and that's typically when I would go in the hot tub to like loosen up. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's still there. I'm definitely a million times better and grateful for it.
But I'm saying I think you should just jump into the work. I wouldn't relax on it. I would
no,
jump
I'm not,
in it.
not relaxing.
But I wouldn't say like go carry mulch bags or nothing. But I
Yeah.
would definitely go wash something or cut some yards or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
You
I don't-
always had a helper with you too, right? A lot of times, or you were at one time had a help. Wasn't somebody helping your like Nicole's little brother or something?
brother. Oh no, we did yards too, but yeah, no, he's not doing yards.
Oh, okay. So you could just find somebody like that maybe to help you do it. You know what I mean? Like that could take on the heavy lifting if you have to in a project.
Well, I mean, if I went back to work for the people that I was, they've been like along with me like on the journey. Well, they've been updated by me like through like every step of the way.
Yeah.
So they know that like my limitations and stuff like that.
Well, don't give yourself too many limitations.
No, I'm not. I've been pushing this whole time. When I'm walking in basketball, everybody thinks that like, oh, he loves basketball. It's like, no, I actually really don't. I'm dribbling to keep myself walking, moving because I want to continually get better.
It's not because you want to dominate 9 to 14-year-old kids in the neighborhood.
That's just a side effect. it comes with the territory. I'm playing all day. They're somewhere else kicking a soccer ball, using their legs, and then they come over and then they just get smoked. And then if they do beat me, you never hear the end of it, and they won't play me again so I could get my redemption.
So they have beat you.
One or two of them.
What's
but they
the
cheat.
youngest
They
one?
cheat.
What's
They'll
the youngest
scream
one
when
that
I'm
beat
going
you?
to shoot. They cheat. I don't do that to them. The youngest? How old is Juju? Juju beat me once.
Did he, or did you just agree to claim he beat you?
No, I don't. I wouldn't lie, and I don't take it easy on any of them.
Amber said Mason said rawr.
Rawr. Rawr. He wouldn't talk to me last time we were on the phone.
But I think that
Oh, it's a good thing I'm not reading. Well, now I'm reading the comments, but she said I'm a rat.
for ratting on Dylan.
All right. Well, nobody brought me like a muzzle or anything.
A muzzle? What do you need a muzzle for?
Exactly. I thought this was unfiltered.
It is unfiltered.
There we go.
It is unfiltered.
Then everything is a green light, and we're good to go.
That's all I needed to hear.
Except for everything I told you to stay quiet about beforehand. That's off limits. Those things.
You said you were in karate when you were younger. You were in karate with you and your sister both?
Yeah.
Or what was it? Karate, judo? What was it?
It was mixed martial arts, and I was a 9th degree black belt.
I don't believe that.
It's because I made it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you stop and she kept going?
Well, my I can't say father because he wouldn't adopt me, but he said that actually, is Amber still watching?
I believe she is.
I think me and Amber got into a fight, or maybe it was Katrina or something. I don't know if I hit or pushed. I did something messed up to a girl against my better judgment and moral compass. I'm not that person anymore, but I did something and he took me out.
How old were you?
I don't know, 12, 13, maybe.
So you were slapping women and you walk with a limp.
I think
you are a pimp.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
It seems like you have the whole thing. You just need the outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met all the criteria.
And you want a cane. So.
Yeah, it feels like necessity at this point.
Slapping women.
Yeah. So Mike took me out.
Because you hit Amber?
I think so.
Or one of them?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if Amber's still watching.
I don't know why. I don't know why he took you out. I never heard.
Well, no, I know that one time me and Amber fought. Well, I don't know if we fought. You're probably thinking like we were like boxing or something. I don't think it was a fight, but I pushed her, and the building that we lived in, Building 1, and she hit into like the glass that was on the side of the door, and it like spider webbed. And
damn.
Yeah, it spider webbed.
So you pushed her pretty freaking hard.
I mean, or she fell with like a high velocity simultaneously. Yeah, so I forget what happened, but I remember my mom was really mad, and I think that, like, I don't know if they got on like a payment plan or what, but I know it wasn't like a cheap window because it was like probably like 10 feet tall.
Amber said she don't remember. I personally think it's because of the blow to the head, is my opinion.
Yeah.
Probably if it wasn't for the blow to the head, she probably would remember.
I mean, I don't think she's calling me a liar.
No, she remembers you getting taken out of karate. But she doesn't know that it had anything to do with you, I don't think. Or her.
I don't know if it was because of the window incident. I don't know if we fought multiple times. I don't remember.
I thought Mike always said it was because you would just be a dick. Like, you would just be like, you ain't my dad. You can't tell me what to do. I thought it was that kind of stuff.
I literally just asked the man to adopt me 2 days ago.
That was 2 days ago. What'd you ask him at 11?
11 when?
11 years old.
Oh,
You said, you're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
yeah. I messed up, Mike, if you're listening, or if you watch this back, if you'll sign the papers.
What does that work? Does he got to pay back child support if he signs it?
I'll even take his last name, and yes, he would be on the hook for back child support.
You want his last name so you don't have a Jewish last name in this anti-Semitic America right now?
I mean, McLaughlin, it's a good last name.
It is?
Yeah, I think so.
It's Irish, right? So I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I would go to Ireland.
Ireland would be cool.
Yeah.
Get drunk there.
I don't drink, but yeah. Let the record
If you go to
reflect.
Ireland, you will. You don't really drink when you went to Put-in-Bay, but you certainly drank enough there.
That was 6 or 7 years ago. No, I don't think I would. I don't recover the same, and I don't even know if I recovered then.
From Put-in-Bay.
Yeah.
You were like sleeping on the steps, puking everywhere. That was hilarious.
and then you woke me up, or after I puked, you said, "Now you got room for more."
True.
I was like, "No, I'm sick."
You drank some more though.
Yeah, I did.
And there was a girl with the twerking ass. Remember her all day long?
There was a twerk fest.
That chick twerked from. We seen her at like 10 in the morning, and still at 9 o'clock, and that ass never stopped twerking the whole time. The whole time.
Yeah.
All day long.
She's probably still twerking to this day.
Probably. I
Yeah.
gotta assume she was. That I mean, I never seen her stop. So
I think she was in the contest too, where like there was like 100 girls twerking.
at Mist or something. Where was that at?
I don't remember the names. It was at Puddin' Bay.
The place with the hot tub or no?
Yeah, I think so.
That's-
They were all
that's,
standing like on the hot tub. in, like,
Yeah,
that
that's
area.
Blue Marlin.
Yep.
Blue Marlin is where that was. I don't remember being in the contest. I don't remember that. I do. We've got a picture of her there though.
Yeah.
At Blue Marlin, I think is where we took the picture.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep. All I remember is the what are those little fish called? The little
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Yeah, and the fish bowls.
Yep.
I heard they don't do them no more though. Maybe I didn't hear it. Maybe that's what happened last
That's
time
what
I was
Amanda
there.
said
They didn't have
when your mom brought her Swedish fish.
Yeah, because I think they got tired of cleaning them out of the pool. I think.
Who would waste one?
Probably you're drunk and you spill it.
The only
probably.
reason that I drank that was to get to the bottom, so I could just, grab them, eat them all.
So you drank a whole fish bowl worth of liquor to get to like
Yeah,
four
and then
Swedish fish.
I puked 20 feet away from there. The fish bowl was so excessive; it was huge. It was like a vase.
I love those things. They're amazing.
Well, they don't do them anymore. So
No, they do.
you
They
love
just don't have
those
the
things.
Swedish fish.
That's the best part.
Yeah, but they still have the fish bowl.
Does any alcohol absorb into the Swedish fish?
I would assume if it's sitting there that long, it's got to, right? I know they do like the.
Well, I don't know the permeability of the Swedish fish. It seems like maybe it's gelatinous. It might not like seep in.
Could-
It's not like it's a sponge.
No, but it's not a hard candy either, though.
Pretty hard.
Not like a Jolly Rancher or something.
Not a Jolly Rancher, no.
It doesn't. They don't really dissolve either.
They taste delicious.
Yeah,
I did-
because you're drunk.
Yeah, you're right. Because when Amanda got them from your mom the other day, I was like, they look good, but I'm good. I didn't have any. But not only that, I don't think she would share with me. Or maybe she did. Maybe I asked her and she did.
That she shared with her.
With me.
Amanda just said Amber puked in the pool at the Blue Marlin.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah. that's
Everyone
pretty
got
bad.
out?
I guess. I don't know. That must not have been. I don't remember being there for that. That must have been when I wasn't there. That was probably at her bachelorette party or whatever.
Recently?
Not that recent, like 2019 or something. Like 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah, no,
6,
not-
7 years ago.
6 or 7. Cassie could never see this because she would say I was cringe when I say
Cringe? Why? Because you say 6, 7?
anything that she says that's like little kid, like I don't know if it's Gen Z, Gen A. I'm lost with that, but the little kids like she'll say something and then I run it into the ground.
Yeah.
Like I'll say it so much like she stops saying it and she'll say, "Dad, stop! You're cringe."
We did a 6-7 thing here at the bar with the guys. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw a video.
All the old guys and they're like going 6, 7.
Yeah.
All the comment. It got a lot of views though, but all the comments were that should do it for the trend. That should have ended it.
Yeah. Well, when I said 6, 7 around the neighborhood kids, I was like 6 or 7 or 6, 7. They're like, yeah, that's why we stopped doing that. It's because all the parents started doing it.
Because at first the parents are going, "What the fuck is 6, 7? This doesn't make any sense. The fuck is it?"
It's just the gesticulating with your hands that makes it funny. Whenever you say 6, 7,
It does.
I think so.
You have childlike humor then.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like I just still to this day, like it doesn't make sense. But it whatever.
You have to ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Everybody claims it means absolutely nothing.
I
That's
heard
everybody's
that
claim.
it has something to do with like gang terminology.
I
That
heard
it's actually
that it was,
like something bad.
I heard it was something to do with a basketball player. That's what I heard.
Like his jersey number or something.
No, I think.
And maybe
his
he was
height. I
maybe
think
he
his
was
height.
holding 2 balls and like juggling them.
I think his height.
6'7".
Yeah,
Sounds like a basketball player's
I
height.
think so. I think that's where they said it came from, or some kind of song or something. I don't know. I can't. There's all kinds of different, but at the end of the day, it don't mean shit. Basically.
I mean, it's the most important number out of all the numbers.
So are you pushing when you get there or no? That's the question.
What does that mean?
When you get there, are you pushing to get back to work right when you get there?
Yeah, I want
You
to.
are?
Yeah.
All right, good.
I mean, I don't, but I got to figure out the logistics because I sold my car because I couldn't sit and I just could feel that that wasn't changing. So there's some logistical things, but I'm sure we'll get around them.
Yeah. Uber.
Don't have a choice.
Uber. Or you need a car, you need a truck to move a lawnmower around and stuff? or
No.
Nothing
No.
like that.
No, they have all the.
So you could just do a Uber
Yep.
and be good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that would work. Lyft, Uber, whatever.
Yeah.
That's cheap. Whatever's cheap till you get a car.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. My life has reset.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's good.
I don't know if it's sweet, but it is what it is.
Oh, it's sweet.
Reset?
Yeah. The problem is you look at it like that. Like you look at it the wrong way.
I have a negative disposition.
Yeah, you have a negative disposition, but resetting, it's not like you were. I mean, you're talking about a car you have to make up for.
Yeah.
I mean, not like you're not having to get another house. You're not gonna have to. I mean, you really aren't. You don't have to like pay off some debt. You know what I mean? Like you could just roll now. You know.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately I'm just beyond grateful for being able to walk. It's still like I feel like it's I don't know. It's just like surreal.
Yeah, it is to us because it's to us. We were like going, well, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. It seems like he's okay
Yeah. Well,
within a few days.
But I genuinely had, like I said, tried the same stuff, putting weight. Every time I pushed, I would be worse, and it wasn't like I was mentally like making my. Well, maybe that, I don't know, but yeah, it's like my foot was like limp. It was off. It was deactivated. Like it was not. It was limp. Like I would put weight, and it was like
10 months ago, you're saying?
Not even 10 months ago. A month ago.
Okay.
It was. Yeah. It's just something changed. I don't know. Like to where I put weight on it and it was discomforting and scary, but I could get through it. Whereas it wasn't like that before. It was like, it wasn't just that I was scared. It was legitimately my body was rejecting like being able to step.
Now you got to get a clerical job. And do what you're supposed to do.
I mean, I'm good at math.
Yeah. You got to do what you were meant to do.
Clerical.
Clerical. You know why Jewish people were clerical people?
I don't know much about Jewish culture.
Years ago, all the good jobs were the factory jobs, and they wouldn't give them to the Jews. That's a true story.
Because
that would have been giving them a good job.
I don't know if I want everybody or anybody knowing that I'm Jewish.
No?
Let's
Why?
just lie and say I'm not.
But your last name's Bernstein. It makes it tough.
Nicole said that it's Bernstein and that's a German last name.
German Jew.
I identify with German.
It's
My alliance is with Germany.
definitely German Jew.
That's better than just Jew.
I would think so. Yeah.
Clerical, and then what could be extracted from the German side? Clerical.
Oh, you got
What's German?
engineers.
Clerical engineering, is that a thing?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Germans are engineers. They're the ones who like every time we do something like a factory or warehouse or something, it's always German companies that come in and set up all the automation equipment and all that stuff. That's usually German companies that come in and do that. Like right now we're doing a lettuce factory that we're building, and it's like hydroponic lettuce where literally like just racks of lettuce growing indoors, and it's all the equipment being set up is all like German companies that come in and do it. And that's pretty common, I think, for a lot of the different things. Yeah, they do a lot of engineering.
Am I German?
Are you?
I don't know.
I don't think that Bernstein is German.
Well, she said Bernstein, and I don't know if she was trying to make me feel better or if she had heard that in Germany and like.
I mean, you look pretty Jewish, I would say. I think you have the look of a Jewish person, not of a German. It's my opinion.
I respectfully disagree.
I mean, you just do. You have the Jewy look. You look like people.
Does Amanda?
Actually. No. No, she does not. You have that look like Peepaw does. She's got that. She's more like your Meemaw.
I don't like where this is going.
Why?
Let's change the trajectory.
I don't want people to know I'm Jewish as I walk around with a Jewish face.
Ugh. Yeah, you can't hide that. It's kind of just there.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
But Jews are really smart people.
They're clerical people.
Why'd you get all quiet?
They're clerical people. Oh, one of the guys just texted me, wanted to know where he's going tomorrow.
Right when I tried to big up Jews, you said that.
That I said what?
Dude, is us talking about Jews so much? Does that connect at you? Isn't that like kind of like off? Like you can't say that?
What do you mean? Oh no, it's different now. There was a time though.
Recently.
Oh yeah, recently. In fact, I just went through and found 2 of my videos on YouTube that were banned
because of referencing Jews.
Because of whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was on those. But both of them, when I seen they were banned, and they had been banned months and months ago, maybe a year ago, I filed an appeal, and they sent me a letter back and said, "Oh no, we looked it over. You're right. You're good." And they upheld it.
Yeah.
There's no appeal, or there's no ban on it now. But they were for a little while. They were being funny about stuff, like whatever you said. But now, I mean, everybody's kind of like talking about Jewish now because it's everybody's. I mean, that's just
trendy.
how it is.
It's trending.
Well, everybody's pissed off because of Gaza. Well, which to me, I don't understand because the whole thing with Gaza is they literally when I was that guy that I did the interview with, he was the one that was like really breaking it down for me. He was telling me the neighborhoods that the terrorists came into to kill him were right up against Gaza. So they just came right in across the fence and just was going door to door murdering and kidnapping people.
Yeah.
I mean, thousands, not just a little bit, thousands. And there's only like, I think, I don't even know what it is, but I think there's only like 9 million people in Israel or something like that. It's not a lot. It's a small country. And thousands, they freaking are just taken out, going door to door in the neighborhood. And he was explaining to me that those people that lived up against Gaza like that, those were the people that believed that there was a good relationship and that the Palestinian people were good people. So it was like kind of like a slap in the face to them that they came in there. So they come in and kill 3,000 people, and then all of a sudden we're mad at Israel because they went in and freaking destroyed Gaza. And it's like, I just don't get it. I don't see like, I mean, I guess you could say that they went too far, but I don't even think that I would say that. I mean, unless some of the stuff they say is true. There's some stuff that they say where they were, starving them out and they want to come in and do something different with God. I mean, whatever. If that's true, then yeah, I guess that is a problem. But the revenge of it, it's like, fuck that. If they come into the United States, if somebody comes in the United States and starts going door to door and kills thousands of people, yeah, let's go level the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. And I don't know, for whatever reason, everybody's like, oh, Israel's too much, Israel's too much, Israel's too much. And I just don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know. I know that it seems like Benjamin Netanyahu is definitely a warmonger. That does appear to be true, but I don't think that's true with the Jewish people in general and Israel. You know what I mean? I think that's him specifically.
Yeah.
But also they've been dealing with it for how many years now? Fighting back and forth, bombing them.
I just have intense gratitude for not being born in that region of the world.
Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible place to live.
Isn't it weird, though, that all the religious books, all the Abraham religions and stuff, they all come from that area? Every religion, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, they all come from that area. And in all the Bibles that are supposedly handwritten by God judged their hand, none of them, God never told them America was right here, that America existed. Why is that? That's weird to me.
Yeah.
That's bizarre to me. That's the part that if the religion, I'm not saying I don't believe in God. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the Bibles and the Qurans of the world, they're written by human hands. I don't care what they say, because if it's God, God knows what the whole world is, right?
Yeah.
I would think, and everything wouldn't have been confined to just that.
And not only that, but it's been changed and modified and reinterpreted from
That's
other
not
languages.
that's not really that true though, because of the Dead Sea Scrolls. If you say, have you ever looked into the Dead Sea Scrolls?
I've heard the term, but no, I don't know exactly what they.
They're written thousands and thousands of years different than the King James, and they're almost identical. Although there are other books, like I think me and you talked about that before, like the Book of Enoch and stuff like that
Yeah.
aren't included.
Yeah.
But I guess they say that like the Catholic Church or Jewish Church decided those don't go in there,
Yeah.
which makes me want to read it even more.
Yeah. Yeah, like what's in there that can't be included.
They say it's pretty crazy. Like they say like aliens came in and like had kids with our humans and turned them into giants.
Yeah,
and
I've heard of the
Nephilims
giants.
or whatever. And
Nephilim,
but I
yeah.
haven't seen any of that shit. I haven't read any of it.
Yeah.
But I want to. I'm curious.
Yeah, I would read it.
But it's found right with the same books that are in our Bible.
Yeah.
But they discredit that one. Now, why? How can you discredit one if it's written in the same? It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know where I stand with the Bible, but I think that there's, I believe in God, or a creator, but I don't know. I feel like there's an element of control where it's like people are going through even like Venezuela or whatever, like people are going through turmoil or like tragic events, and instead of proactively doing something for themselves to get themselves out of that situation, they'll get on their hands and knees and pray. And it's like, that's kind of just like, you're just giving away your power in hopes of, I mean, I know that there's an element of faith, but I feel like there's an element of control. Like I believe that there's powers that benefit off of people not doing anything and just praying.
God helps those who help themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I believe that 100%.
You're like, yeah, that's a long-winded way of saying.
No, but I get what you're saying. But that's a fact. I just don't. To me, I mean, you look at these religions, and there's how many religions are out there that all of a sudden, as soon as somebody's a prophet, all of a sudden they're allowed to have multiple wives. Their whole religions are based on like none of that is okay. Then all of a sudden they're allowed to have multiple wives. And in Muhammad's case, he's allowed to have 9-year-old
Yeah, I
wives.
feel like
that just doesn't add up.
I feel like if there is scripture and there is like holy text, I feel like people are either cherry picking or bending and twisting, like, and interpreting how they deem fit rather than how it actually is, like to benefit themselves and
that's
their
how
own
most people do.
lustful desires or whatever, or greed or whatever it is.
Yeah, they said that Muhammad said, and I obviously haven't read the Quran or anything. I'm just going by what people say. But that when he took on his young wives, they said that he was just like, well, I want her, so I am supposed to have her. Like that's like, okay, then what was that logic the same for every pedophile out there? Like I don't understand, dude. What are you talking about? Like it just
It doesn't seem like if there was a creator that came from him.
Yeah.
It's definitely the person.
And also, it's odd that the more educated we've become in life, no prophets popped up. That's weird to me, too.
Yeah.
Or they've been false prophets, and we've known they were false prophets, like David Koresh or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like, I don't know. I just don't trust any of it. I'm not saying that it's all wrong. I'm not saying it's all right. I just don't understand. I know that if you go by Christian teachings, that there's no hate, no death, no anger, there's none of that.
Yeah, and it seems like religion in general, or all the religions, it's like there's so much like death, war, famine, power. I mean, there's just so much. There's bad there because everybody's at war with because you have this belief and I have this. It's divisive.
That's what I say. Yeah.
And it's like everyone should just probably be like unified and just like we're all people. We're all going through like similar things. We're all going through life. you know?
It's weird. It's like when you go out on the street and you talk with people and you meet someone, you bullshit with them or say hi to them on the street or whatever. Everybody's nice. Everybody gets along.
Yeah, but then you go on the internet and it's like
You would think
everybody's
we're all
demonic.
walking around going, "Are you red?" Or like we're Bloods and Crips. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's how they act. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's because people are in their phones. That's all you have. That's your only frame of reference is what you see on the phone, and it's literally designed to create conflict because people, I guess, secretly get off on that. On like not. It's like, don't you want peace to just like be like, you know, like content? Like, why do you let external things like control? And especially it's not affecting you because before the phone, you didn't have an endless news feed of like everybody's opinion. You had whoever was in your close circle, and then that was the end.
Yes.
Now,
In the newspaper.
now you got some actress or celebrity or something. They said something, and now you know what they said, and you're pissed off about it, and it's affecting. It's taking up space in your mind, and it's like, who gives a shit about other people? It's like if it ain't your direct family or immediate friends or whatever.
I got a friend that's conservative that he's like, why in the world would you talk to a friend, someone we know that's a Democrat? Like, why do you even talk to him? I'm like, he's a good dude. What are you talking about? And
Yeah,
he's
that's crazy.
he's a Democrat. I'm like, but he's a reasonable guy and he has some legitimate thoughts and he's a smart guy.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not. There's no reason to cut him off. I mean, why would I not listen to what he has to say? Or he certainly doesn't mind listening to what I have to say. And we razz each other. I mean, it's sure, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he says things that are real, you know what I mean? And he knows I say things that are real, you know, and that's okay. But my other friend that's conservative, he's like, like I wouldn't even talk to him. Fuck that. You know, like that's just, and I'm like, what's the matter with, like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. People have that. I mean, that's such a minuscule dimension of somebody, like your political. First of all, that shouldn't even be on display. Like somebody shouldn't even know. Like that should be, I mean, I guess if you decide to disclose that, but I don't feel like you should go around like.
Well, I mean, like that specifically, that one used to be the head of the Democratic Party, so it's pretty obvious he's a Democrat. You know what I mean? But he's not like this new age like socialist Democrat. He's a conservative guy in general. He's just a Democrat.
Yeah, but people are layered and multidimensional.
Oh yeah, not everybody thinks about. That's the thing I hate about what I see going on is like as soon as one person says something, the other one has to do the opposite. Like literally, I feel like everything that the Democratic Party is standing their ground on is just the opposite of whatever Trump said. And I think most of what a lot of the stuff is stuff that was their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he came in and kind of mixed things up and they just were like, had to go to the opposite end. That's just stupid. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to me that Trump went in Iran. I know when I woke up that morning, I thought that can't be true. I remember that. But
I don't even remember that. When was that?
what is that? 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, maybe something like that. Yeah, just woke up one day and they're like, "Oh, we went in, we bombed Iran." I'm like, "We what? What?
Was that the bunker buster?
No, that was last year.
Oh, see, my timeline's gone.
That was like last year. We did the bunker busters that were supposed to be their nuclear facilities or whatever
Yeah.
it was. But then all of a sudden, he just went into Iran, and I mean, that's why I think a lot of people are mad. They think we did it for Israel, for the Jewish people. We're doing it more for them than for us.
I've heard
But
that we're under, not secretly, it's kind of under their control.
Oh, under Israel's control.
Yeah.
But why? What do they have control over? We're the ones who fund them. Like that's the whole thing. Like the person that has control is a guy with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's who has the control. You know, that's the guy you work for is your boss. We're not working for Israel, but that's what everybody's claiming was going on. But it doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. Thank you, Jess.
Thank you. Were you watching it? The video you saw was parched?
No, I was cleaning and just Seeing it was been 45 minutes, so I thought maybe you could use a refill.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've never been big on politics, like really paying attention to much of it anyways, have you?
No.
Do you now more than ever, though?
No, I mean, I see people complaining, but it's just like I said, I think that it's divisive. I think that you should be able to anybody should be able to sit down and talk to another person, and even if you do stand on a different side on like key points like Democrat or Republican, that you should still be able to, at the end of the day, there's more layers to a person. You should be able to talk to them about other stuff, disagree respectfully. And it's like people are like you just said, like they'll refuse to, I won't talk to that person. It's like that person is so much more than just one tiny, label.
Well, my thing is, regardless of political affiliation or anything like that, when I look at like the people, if you're talking about somebody who's what their ideas, it's not so much what their ideas are to me as it is like, are they genuine in wanting something better for America and for the people around them? To me, that's what matters more than anything. If it's a genuine, like, I mean, you can, it's like Obama. Obama wanted, free health care for everybody. That's he wanted something for the United States. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? But it didn't work out very well. I mean, it ended up being a nightmare scenario and everything kind of tanked on that, and it didn't work out well. But he was genuine in what he wanted to do. It was just put together bad. But there's so much of that bullshit red tape going on constantly anymore that they can't do things the way they want to do them, per se. Like, if he wanted to just give free health care, to me, it should have been just as easy as, like, when I was a kid, my mom had welfare insurance, We just had insurance.
No, what's
we went
that?
whenever we went, There was no questions, nothing. You didn't pay no copay. You just went to the doctor, and I don't know, it was the government's problem or whatever.
Yeah.
If that's what he wanted to do for everybody, God bless him, do it. That's what you need to do. But instead, somehow, because they're trying to keep everybody happy, they still have all these insurance companies that are linked into it, and then the government's paying money to the insurance companies, and they're just charging outrageous amounts because the government's paying it, and it just turned into a whole shit show now.
Yeah.
So it's just, but it came from a genuine. I mean, when you look at Obama, it was genuine, and he wanted to do a good thing for the country and for the gays. Obama wanted to do a good thing for the country and the gays.
The gays?
Michelle Obama's a man, and but no, I mean, seriously, to me that should be the like, if you're talking with somebody, it should matter less about whether he's a Democrat or a Republican, and genuine about his heart and where it is for what he's trying to do for the people.
Yeah.
That's what I see. Like, to me, that matters far more, you know what I mean, than anything else does. You know?
Some people, the louder they are, the righter they think they are. And it's like the fact that you have to get loud or like angry about whatever your stance is. It's like, I don't know if what you're saying has any credence, but the fact that you're getting loud and like aggressive about it makes me like more
doubting.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, now you're sus.
You could be right. It's possible.
I think that if a person really had a legitimate stance, that they would be like well articulated, calm, and just like and they would have like an internal knowing within themselves that just gave them a confidence that they would exude. Versus when people get angry and loud and have to shout their position, it's like, no.
So if you ran for politics,
never.
Just saying, okay. Just say you did though, and you just got it. What position is it? Say we'll say you're in the House, okay. So you're a representative of the federal government. What's the number one thing on your list to correct in the United States? What's the one thing you're going to fight for at every bill they write?
I don't know. I've never thought about that.
Why not?
I don't know, but I think
I've heard you talk about a lot of different things.
Well, they're just mad ramblings
But I mean, you seem passionate about them.
that I would change.
Yeah. Like if you could walk out, if you could go there for 1 year and come out with 4 things to better this country, what would they be?
I would build the wall a mile higher. No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing around. I honestly don't know. I would do something along the lines of like, I don't know if this is a top. It's certainly not a. Well, I mean, maybe it is a high up there priority, but I would do something with the phones, like along the lines of China, like how we have TikTok and it's dumb dances and like silly like songs and stupid trends, like, and all the kids are just brain rot fried. I would do something where like how they have like a limitation, whatever it is, like 3-4 hours, 2 hours a day or whatever, and it's only like learning. It's like physicists or it's stuff like learning orientated. It's not mind numbing, you know.
You'd be a socialist.
I mean, I would do something to increase the likelihood that the children weren't as screwed as they seem. I just think TikTok's poison. And then the fact that it's not just TikTok, social media in general.
Any of the shorts, the scrolling, and any of those?
Yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's bad. I know it's bad. I'm the same way. Everyone's affected by it. But yeah, it's like the shorts are whatever, 15, 20 seconds, and people will literally be 2 seconds into it and determine, nope, it's like that's doing something to your brain.
Yeah.
I know they say like it's like the slot machine. It's geared that way, and then you know the algorithm. It's curated and it's catered exactly to what you are. It sees if you watch a video twice, 3 times. I mean, and yeah, they got it down to a science. It makes sense as to why people spend so much time on their phones, and I think that it's too.
And it's relaxing. It's a relaxing thing to do. It occupies your mind.
Yeah, you unwind. You don't think about whatever's there inside of you, but it's still there.
Right.
It's just you're not processing it.
Correct. Right.
I don't think that's good for anyone, but it's certainly like kids. Yeah.
So that's number 1. What's number 2?
I told you I'm not prepared. That's just the one I see. You know. That's the one I see everywhere.
I've heard you complain about other things by a lot.
Well, yeah, I complain about most things. You got to narrow it down.
I mean, what about the food, the diet in America?
It's terrible.
Well, would that be
we're poisoned?
Would that be on your agenda?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know whatever happened with RFK. I know you brought that up, but yeah, he seemed like gung-ho about it, and then
yeah, it seems like he got shot down on some of the
like
farming.
He faded into the background. He probably got pressure from something externally.
I think he has done some things. I think some things have happened, I believe, but I think that the big one is that, what is it, glyphosate? What is it called?
Glyphosate.
Yeah.
Roundup.
Yeah, basically the stuff that they use on the farm. I guess that's one that they kind of backed out on.
Yeah, and
which is kind of the biggest one, I think.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
They said that if they stopped spraying it today, that it wouldn't come out. It wouldn't come out to where you wouldn't be able to get readings of it. It would still be in our soil in like 2060 or 2070.
I don't even believe that.
I do. I think that
believe
it's very toxic.
They talk all this shit. They don't fucking know until it's gone. They wouldn't know. I mean, you look at like when 9/11. Do you know they said that like when 9/11, when they shut down the air traffic for what was it, like the whole day, right? The rest of the day or something. I forget how long it was down. They said that like the O2 levels or whatever went back to like 150 years levels. Like they just went right back immediately within that 24 hours.
Wait, just from airplanes?
Yeah. Yeah, because they say how we're like destroying their ozone and all that stuff, but they literally said that one day without planes and it was just boom, good. Like ridiculously good.
Yeah, that sounds made up. Or
no,
that
happened right at the time.
They wouldn't know that.
That they wouldn't know that already?
They wouldn't know that it had that great of an effect to.
They know it now.
Oh, it was like confirmed?
Oh yeah, that happened for sure. I'm not making that up.
No, I know that happened. I'm saying like that the levels dropped that drastically.
Yes. They completely went they repaired itself so fast.
Just planes.
I mean, you're saying that they're saying what, 35 years from now? But I mean, you've seen every mall that's been abandoned. The fucking Mother Nature takes that shit over pretty quick. She does what she does. And she does it fast.
Yeah, I just think that it's more toxic than people believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that it's water soluble. I mean, and then so even if you're not using it particularly, if they use it on like farms or wherever they use it, people use it at their houses, and it runs off into rivers and streams, and it evaporates and it rains back down on you. So it's like, and then it's water soluble, and you're made up of 70% water.
Well, I know they say that like a lot of like we've got in the West Basin. In Lake Erie.
Yeah.
I know they have a lot of problems there from like the Toledo area running off.
Yeah.
From all the fertilizers and stuff that they use, and it gets a lot of like blooms and shit in there real bad because of that.
Yeah, and the thing is that they have to keep using more of it because the crops become less resistant. They have to keep using more and more and more. Like the farmers have to keep using more and more.
And they won't take it away. They won't. They just, Trump was just shot it down. Like, nope, can't do that. That's got to stay.
Because it's probably like subsidized, and there's probably like just a bunch of benefits to using it. Like there's
financial benefits.
Yeah, and I mean, and there's practical reasons for it too. Like you yield way more percentage of your crops because of it. Like if you grew organic, they said people would starve. Like if they tried to just stop and do everything organic.
Oh, really?
Immediately,
because people starved 100 years ago.
Well, I mean, that's what they say. Is that because the crops wouldn't produce like as much,
They're so full of shit. They sell. That's the bullshit they sell constantly.
No, I know. I don't believe it, and I would prefer to eat organic, but I think we talked about this too. I don't even believe that everything that they say is organic is organic.
No.
Like I've heard they just could buy the stickers for more money and then slap it on.
Yeah, they could put it on whatever they want. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's a money. It's a market.
I mean, you really don't know unless you're growing it yourself. And I still don't think.
Even then, you don't know. Because you're getting the seeds from somewhere, and they're all bioengineered and everything else.
And then the glyphosate is raining back down on you.
Yeah.
I don't think organic exists.
Although they say, like, if you go in Europe and places like that, they say like eating bread is just completely different.
Yeah,
and
I mean
all that stuff.
Nicole was just there, and she didn't say it this time, but I'm sure it's the case that she probably felt a lot better. Like the food that you eat there. I mean, even like we got Haribo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but the gummy bears, and she gets them in Germany, and they don't have high fructose corn syrup. They don't have like all this crap in it. High fructose corn syrup, I believe, is banned. And I know all of our like.
Yeah, that's one of the worst things that they say we have in our diet.
Yeah, it's terrible, and it's in everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they don't have it over there because they know that it's toxic, and that a lot of like Europe doesn't have all the crap that we have. Yeah. But she said that she's like felt better. Like they eat the same stuff, pasta, but it's like it's not processed.
Yeah, because they said, well, like here we've like enriched our like flour, so and bleached it, and freaking we've stripped it of all of its nutrients and everything. So it's like it's just trash basically to make it like shelf stable, and bleached it to make it prettier and all that stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, and when you see the expiration date is like 2028, 2029, it's like food doesn't last that long.
Right.
You've done like this is Franken food at this point.
Right. Yeah, that was another thing I heard recently is that the grocery stores there, they don't have mega stores like we do. For one, because they can't have the shelf life of everything that they have here. That was something that I heard too. I don't know. I wish I wish he would have let Robert Kennedy just go buck wild. That's what I wished. That was my hope.
Yeah, he sounded really good.
Yeah,
I wasn't much
all
for
about
politics, but I was happy about the dyes, like him talking about how toxic they were and removing them. You know.
Right. Oh, I'm getting hot in here. That's it. That AC. Did she leave the door open or something?
I don't know, but that's weird that I saw like you were sweating a little, and it's like I'm a little on the chilly side.
Are you really?
Yeah.
No kidding, really?
I swear, if you felt my fingertips right now, they're like actually like kind of like ice cubes a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the AC blowing it
But I
more
think-
than me.
I don't know.
Might be.
I think I don't know. Maybe.
I'm wondering if she left that door open over there. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm worried about. So you're going back to Florida Tuesday.
Yep.
You going back to work when?
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
I mean, you don't need to push when I am, which I am doing like phenomenal compared to where I was at. But yeah, I will. Trust me, I haven't enjoyed being housebound, bedbound. Like
Your
you've seen me.
sister's afraid. She's afraid it's gonna come back once you get there. That's what she's nervous about.
I mean, I'm nervous too because I don't feel like I know that you see me moving, but I feel like there's still an injury, but it's just I don't know. I don't know if I've atrophied so bad that it's like muscle that's broke down so bad.
You were so skinny when you got here. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
You looked like a cancer patient when you got here.
Yeah, and that wasn't even that wasn't the worst. Like I was less than that. I got down to like 155 at my lowest.
Damn.
And that's like not a weight that I like ever hit.
155 is like when I was 17.
Yeah, I mean that's like the last time I seen pictures where I looked like that was probably like 18 or 19 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. I was like, holy shit, it made me nervous. I'm like, that's not good. That doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
And then you're just like sitting there walking, playing basketball. I'm like, this motherfucker's faking.
Yeah, and you know, I told Amanda, I said, Jimmy probably thinks I was faking. And I said he probably thinks that I could have done this 2 or 3 months ago or something.
You
but
probably could have. You just had to have the confidence to do it. I think you're right when you say that. You're like, okay, you're right. I should fuck it up right now while I can.
Yeah, I mean, I fully committed to like, okay, like you guys want to see, like, and I thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay. I mean, I could limp, but this is like how it was at the very beginning. So I'm like, this is just gonna go right back to where I was at.
Right,
My
right,
foot's gonna be more purple. It'll be more evident. I'm gonna be worse. And I'm like, what do I have to lose? Like, I can't live like this anymore. And with the Cleveland Clinic, I was like, being there and you saying she'd take me, I was like, yep, I'm just fully committing.
Yeah, you could have probably if you had to. But I get the, especially when they're not helping you there.
Yeah,
That was the crazy. They just were not helping you at all.
not only not helping me, but not even like removing the question mark of what the fuck happened.
Yeah, nobody even had an answer, right? Yeah. It was horrible. That was a horrible thing to deal with. But it's just bizarre the way it happened when you got here. It's like, man, that's crazy to me.
It's bizarre to me too, because I'm telling you, I had done the same things like movement wise, like I had tried. I had really tried and it was like I did not recover when I tried. I got worse.
You think it was just the stress of having to be a man, having kids and a family and all that?
No, because I mean I had that beforehand and I was fine. There was a pop. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way you could.
There was a pop. You sound like Ross on Friends. We were on a break.
I wish there. I wish there was a way. I don't get the reference. I never saw that, but yeah, I wish there was a way that you could include pictures because my foot was definitely rock solid purple.
Oh yeah, it was for sure.
For months.
Yeah, it was.
And you know what? I was looking at my folder. I have like a back folder, back/leg folder. I never updated it to put /neck, but I have a folder of like all the like testing and pictures and just weird things that were happening, like the bruising on my back. And I was going to check yesterday in the mirror, and I forgot. So I want to do that today to check to see if those bruises are still
Do
there.
it right now. Do it on camera.
Where's the mirror? No, I ain't showing them my gut. I got.
No, your back, stupid. Your back.
What do you mean?
Turn around, lift it up. Let's see your back.
Hell no.
Come on, do it right on air.
No, dude, I got like girl hips. I ain't doing nothing on air.
Maybe it's all from your childbearing hips.
I mean, it might be. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No, there's a big mirror right there, actually.
Where?
Huge mirror right in the office. There's a massive mirror.
Do you want me to?
No, I don't. I don't care one way or the other.
I'll check after.
I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be all right. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean the trajectory looks good.
Yeah, I think you'll be just fine. Well, it was nice having you here for 3 weeks, though, and we did enjoy having you here. That was nice.
Thank you. I enjoyed being here.
It would have been nice to have the kids here too, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to bring them. Unfortunately, I couldn't.
I know Amanda's kind of bummed because she was going to drive you back and spend a couple days there. So she's kind of bummed about that part of it.
Yeah, she told me, she's like, man, I really would have enjoyed, sitting in the car for like 20 hours driving you. She's like, are you sure you don't just want me to get a rental vehicle? I'm like, no, the plane's fine.
She really did, though. She really was looking forward to that part of it.
To the
for
drive.
Dylan too.
Oh
no, just to see Addie, just to see Cassie and Adeline. That's she just wanted to be able to see them. That's all. Spend a couple days. She was planning on going back and spending a couple days, which I'm sure she'll go do anyways at some point. She usually does.
yeah.
But I'm getting hot, so I want to get off of here because I'm getting too overheated.
All right.
Is there anything else you wanted to bring up while you're on?
Just that, Amanda's awesome and, yeah, she's a really good sister. And I love her.
All right, we're getting out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Damn, you heard it here
We
first.
off?
Joe
Right,
Rogan
right, Joe
listens
Rogan.
to our podcast first.
Right. We're
Why
off?
do gays get to pick what they get all the good stuff? This is ridiculous. I mean, went to prison for 10 years for stealing 46 million.
Do not tell me he ate a booger.
Dude, he would have showed a little bit of cleavage. Maybe she'd have done all right. That's where we didn't have Facebook or
Yeah.